Peace and y'all bless. Y'all's the strong one. The strong one is Yah. He's the tree of life. He's the fountain of living water. He's the spirit and creator of all things that live and breathe. Thank you to every single one of you who listens to these discourses. This particular discourse is for the Hebrew Israelites. Hebrew Israelites, basically black Americans, those who come out of slavery, our ancestors who broke the laws of Yah. They got us over here in slavery. Unbeknownst to many blacks, that's the only reason why you actually on this side of the earth. Okay? We are basically always tropical people. Very tropical. We had nothing to do with what they call the West or the Northern Hemisphere. Okay? Now, that being said, Hebrew Israelites matter. Or to put it in terms for you guys understanding, Black lives matter. Yes, Black lives do matter. Okay? All lives matter, right? Regardless of color or creed, right? Black lives in particular matter because of what's happened with our people. But these things and these calamities that have befallen our people were self-inflicted. Okay? Not only by us today, but by our ancestors before us. Self-inflicted. When you go read Deuteronomy chapter 28, you find that out about the blessings and the curses. Okay? How we're supposed to, when we're blessed and we're following Yah's law, the law of God, our lives are blessed. And everything around us is blessed. But whenever we're going against the Most High and going against His laws, then we are cursed. Okay? And that general curse is not going to end until we exit this land. When we exit this land, then I'll probably say the curses are over. Until then, still going. All right? But black Americans, y'all, we are Hebrew Israelites. And anybody else who has, I would say, if you got a black father, and I mean black father, because some of these people who will call themselves Israelites, you know, the father might be black, but the father before him wasn't. Okay? You got to watch out for that. Okay? When you start doing lineage, all right? But for those who black fathers ran in your line the whole time, then you are Hebrew Israelites. And that includes a lot of people. That also includes Indians. Yes, black Indians too. Okay? It's a whole bunch of Latinos that are black. They come out of black people. Okay? Who have black fathers, you know what I mean? You know, running down their lineage. Okay? So we come in all sorts of colors, okay? You know, we're packaged a lot of different ways. Sometimes you run to you know, some brothers are so light, you know, they, you know, you would think they were, you know, of Caucasian. Some of them are actually black. Okay? And including Asians too. There are some Asians that are actually black that look like Asians. You wouldn't be able to tell sometimes. I've seen some of them, okay? All right? They have black fathers. Okay? So you'll see a lot of people in the land, okay? Especially those who come out of black fathers, okay? Because it's very important to know your lineage, you know where you come from. And the next thing is everybody, we're not all across the board. You know, like those DNA tests show you, they have like 5 different places they say you're from. You can't be from a bunch of different places, okay? There's not that many different people on the earth. Remember, after the flood, okay, Noah, right? Noah's Ark. After the flood, Noah only had 3 different sons that came back and actually basically repopulated the earth after the flood. So there are not that many different people on the earth like they keep trying to make, you know, things out to be. Okay, because the father always determines the paternity of a child. And that's a very, very important thing to understand. Always look to the father. It's not the mother, it's the father you look to. Okay, fathers are very important. Okay, just as important as the mothers. Okay, if not more important, because we actually carry the seed. All right. So Hebrew Israelites do matter. And I said, we all over the place, man. Puerto Rico, we're in Brazil, we're in the West Indies, the islands, the Bahamas, everywhere, man. Okay? We spread to the four corners of the earth, man. We in Iran, man. We everywhere. Afghanistan, okay? Iraq, all over the Middle East. Asiatic world, too. It's blacks over there. It's some Asians that have you look at their hair, nappier than mine. You know what I mean? I mean, for real. Okay? Because they have black parents. Or they have a black father. Like maybe the black father cohabitated, with the Asian woman. Well, then that, naturally, that's an Israelite. You know what I mean? That father is always going to determine that. Now, you guys remember that, okay? So I'm going to continue on with the discourse. Hebrew Israelites matter. Okay? What I want the people of the world to do is go read Deuteronomy 28 and see if that describes Esau. Okay, the Zionists in the land. See if anything in there describes them. And you'll find out real quick that it does not. Okay? We are Hebrew Israelites. And we're not no group of hooligans. And we're not no group of, hate. You know what I mean? With spreading hate and all that kind of stuff. That's not what we're supposed to be doing. Now, we can spread unity, and there's nothing wrong with black unity, okay, so to say. Hebrew Israelite unity is a great thing. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. But naturally, hey, we love other people too. Without a doubt. Especially those serving Yah. Okay? Now, let's go to the book. Let's go to Deuteronomy 28. All right? Show y'all something real quick that y'all done seen 100 times, but you gonna see it 101 times today. All right? Now, when you go to Deuteronomy 28 and you look at verse number 36, it tells you clearly what's happening here, okay? And who it is and what it's all about. Whenever Yah threw us out of our land, okay? When he kicked us out of Israel, let me show y'all something real quick. See, this is a map of the transatlantic slave trade. And it's just showing, and notice it points all the way back to Israel. You see right here? Where does it originate from? It originated from Israel. Okay, look. It's pointing right to it. You can see it right there. Okay, then we started going all over the place. Okay, before finally we come to the west coast, right, of Africa, right, and then boom, we're in South America, Brazil, Peru, all over the islands, Bahamas and the West Indies and all through here. Right? Okay? Jamaica. All through there, man. Okay? Then eventually to North America. Jamestown, right? Okay then. So that's a very important thing. Okay? 1619. That history. Okay? And I'm quite sure that is the date that Yah kicked it off from. That he decided that the 400 years will be determined from that point. That's why we're still in America in 2020. Because I'm sure many people, why y'all still American then? Because the 400 years didn't expire probably till the end of the year of 2019. I'm talking about using Gregorian time, right? All right. But we're in 2020. We are certainly in the year of redemption. And that's just based on numerics alone. The number 20, what? Redemption. Okay? So look for it to happen this year. Sometime this year. Okay? Now, like I said, whatever Yah wants to do, he's going to do. But I would look for it to be happening this year. Okay? You can see right here. Boom. Right from Israel. That's what we came out of. Went down into Africa. Many places in Africa. Are there some of the remnants of the children of Israel still in the African continent? Obviously. Right? That have been there for many, many years? Obviously. Okay? That's obvious. But the Africans have their own heritage and lineage. Okay? They come out of the son of Ham. Black Americans, what y'all call Black Americans, we come out of Shem. Okay? And then you have Japheth. Okay? Of those three sons. Okay? Now, if I need to explain that in depth, leave me a comment at the bottom. this video. I mean, it's easy to figure that out, but I know everybody don't read the Bible. Okay? And you don't really want to put the time or the homework in to figure it all out, even though you need to. All right? So I just want to show you guys this right here. And we go, right out of Israel, man. You see a point all the way to Israel, right there. That's a known fact, man. That's a known fact right there. I mean, look right there. See? Look right there. You can see it. Israel, pointing right to it. Okay? Then start showing all these different places where they were taking us to. In what they call the triangle of trade, See, they had a big old triangle that runs right here in this Atlantic Ocean. Okay, that they was taking the slaves back and forth, transporting them. Okay, you grab them from Africa, boom, take them up here, boom, take them to Europe, and so forth. And they was taking us to Europe first. Then they started taking us down here to these other places, okay, and to America, like I said, around 1619, around that area. Okay, so just a little history. Okay, now let's go back to Deuteronomy 28. Okay, for all those listening, listen up and be wise. See, here's the key to the seed of David, okay? Yah shall bring thee and thy king, right? Keyword, thy king, right? Which thou shalt set over thee unto a nation which neither thou nor thy fathers have known. You see, our fathers hadn't heard of no America. There wasn't no such thing as that during our time, during our forefathers' time, right? Okay? So neither you or your fathers have known, right? Okay? And there shalt thou serve other gods, wood and stone. Wood being the cross, the stone being Islam. Those are the two biggest religions in the world, right? And most people are serving one or the two of these religions. Some both, okay? But here's the key to it right here in verse number 37. And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb and a byword among all the nations whither Yah shall lead thee. Okay, see all these places we were going? From Europe all the way to South America, to North America, to the West Indies, even in Africa, all over the place, to the four corners of the earth, as this book tells us, right? He said, wherever I take you, you're going to be in astonishment. Okay? And we are that, when we play sports. Like, when they see somebody dunk a basketball or any of that kind of stuff. Football, they catch it with one hand, and how we can dance, we can sing and rap and produce music and all kind of things that we do. It's an astonishment, okay? That's what it means by it. Everywhere we go, we're going to be, people going to look to us for entertainment. We're in astonishment to people, the things that we can do. The other populace are astonished by us, Okay? They're astonished, like, wow. Check them out, you know what I mean? But we're also a proverb and we are a byword. And what's a byword? I mean, calling you out your name. You a nigga. Okay? We're calling you a coon or a spick or a porch monkey or anything else. What other kind of insults they can come up with. Okay? And everywhere we go, in every nation we go to, they always got some kind of name for us. Even in the land of Israel today, what they call the state of Israel, they call it Cushi. Yeah, that's what they call us. It's basically the same as calling you a nigga. You know what I mean? Cushi. That's what they say over in the state of Israel. Told you, a lot of them people over there are highly racist, man. Highly racist over there. Okay? Believe that. But we getting ready to be a new people one of these days, okay? We the same people, but a new people. A new mindset. We're not gonna remain niggas, okay, forever. Coons and porch monkeys and spicks and whatever they can come up with, or coochie. All right? Because Yah is getting ready to set us free. We get ready to come out of this captivity. Tribe of Yahudah. Okay? Mostly. Okay? Like I said, it's some remnants of the other tribes of Levi and Benjamin. But the bulk is Yahudah, without a doubt. Okay? So that's that. Okay? We get ready to come out of this captivity. And we can't remain the same. Okay? Because one thing I noticed about Sodom and her daughters, or the Demona movement, a lot of what they did, they kind of remained the same. They came out of Chicago, but when they got to the land of Israel, they didn't really change a whole lot. Okay? We want to go back there with a whole different mindset when we get there. and remain in it. Don't just do it for a little while, but remain in it and teach our children to remain in that, okay? For whatever we establish from them, we get there. These great things through Yah, through this Torah, okay? And then we're going to go back, what? To the top of the world. Seed of David. We're going back to the top of the world, not the bottom. Okay, it's time for the black man's rise, so to say. Because we were always at the top of the world anyway. Yah just removed us from the top of the world because we would not obey. We would not obey. So he removed us, okay? But whenever we get back to the land and we're doing what Yah asked us to do, what the Most High promises would happen? Okay, here in verse number 13. And Yah shall make thee the head and not the tail. Okay? We're not going to be the tail no longer when we get back to Israel. Right now, we're the tail and been the tail ever since we've been over here, right? For the 400 years we've been over here. But the Most High said He's going to make us the head and not the tail. And thou shalt be above only, and thou shalt not be beneath any of these other nations, okay? All right? Now, what does the Most High ask you to do? If that thou hearken means hear. If you hearken, if you do, right, unto the commandments of Yah thy God, which I command thee this day to observe and do them. Key word means to observe, to watch, to look at, to study. Okay? All right, verse 14. And thou shalt not go aside from any of the words which I command thee this day, to the right hand or to the left, to go after other gods to serve them. See, that was always the key. The key was what? We were always trying to serve other gods, to serve the gods of the nations around us, right? Okay, that's why King Solomon failed. Trying to serve other gods, in his old age. Okay? Listening to all them women. It's okay to love the women, but you don't ever put God before, put the women before God, You put God first. All right, but we're going to be the head again, not the tail. We the tail right now. And we've been the tail since the 400 years began, 1619. We always been the tail. Go look in the hood for yourself and see. For all those who know what I'm talking about. We always been at the tail end. But the Most High said He going to make us the head, man. Okay, we're going to be the head again, the ox. In the Hebrew, that's the head, right? Okay? When this captivity is over. All right? Because we did what? We served our sentence that we got from God. Okay? We served it. He took us to a nation that we did not know, nor did our forefathers know. And we served these idols of these nations. Okay? We served Muhammad and all that nation of Islam with Farrakhan at the leadership. We served these Christian religions. Jesus and all that. We served all that stuff. But now we know that Yah is the king. And most of us have returned to Yah and to Yah alone and nothing else. Okay? And that's the only reason He could put us back at the head. Because we did just that. We returned back to Yah. Okay? All right? So when we get home, we have to transform ourselves. We got to transform our minds, black people. We got to be better people. And we got to be responsible for our people. Okay? Responsible to each other. Okay? We have to learn and understand that. Learn how to tolerate one another a little bit better. Okay? And the black man got to learn how to tolerate the black woman. The black woman got to learn how to tolerate the black man. It ain't always about running to these other nations. If we find, for the black man, if we should find other women, that's great. I'm talking about the other nations. Okay, great. As long as they serve Yah, right? If we should find them, well, then that's great. Okay? But there's nothing wrong with looking to our own women too, for our affection. All right? Let's don't forget that. Okay? Here's how we going to look. See how eclectic these gentlemen look right here? See how they're dressed? They ain't wearing no bunch of tight clothes and all that. You see how this is how you're supposed to look, gentlemen? This is how we're going to look. See how eclectic, they look like they're coming out of a university or something. That's what you're going to see. This is our future right here, man. Okay? See how this woman's dressed? All right? She ain't got nothing showing. She's got a nice dress on, got her head covered, looking all humble. She want to get sexy. She can get sexy at the house. You know what I'm saying? But the public is really not a place for all that. Okay? Because there ain't going to be no jeans, like what you see over today. Blue jeans that people wear, stuff like that. Okay? That's not going to be part of the dress code. Why? Because like blue jeans, stuff like that are made out of all kind of different fabrics. Okay? When we dress, we're supposed to dress in one fabric. It's part of the law. See, there's a lot to know, man. There's a dress code law, there's a dietary law. It's all kind of different laws you need to know that's going to apply to you in the land that you all should be studying, my black people, and you other nations too. Because y'all going to follow the same rules we're going to follow. Because like Ezekiel 47 tells us, y'all going to be to us just like born in the land, Okay? Like a regular citizen. You walk around there like us, dressed like this. You know what I mean? Some of you gentlemen. I'm talking about that's not black, all right? Okay, you can have you a nice outfit on, like this, looking real fly, okay? Have y'all seen this in the streets of America? You ain't seen that, have you? Well, okay then, there's a reason why you ain't seen it, okay? Because we got to be different when we get home. We're not gonna be these bywords no more, man. We're not gonna be that. That's not gonna be us no more. Niggas and coons and spicks. Okay? Porch monkeys and all that. Whatever they want to call us. Coochie. That's not the future of the black man, the black woman. We got a bright future. Okay? And we're gonna share that future with the rest of the world. Okay? But as for my people, I'm gonna say this to you. Don't worry so much about saving the other people. Y'all gonna choose whom you're gonna choose out of them, and they will survive. Okay, you don't have to worry about that. Because some of you women, the black women in particular, they worry about saving all kind of other people. You need to worry about yourself. This is a one-on-one mission between you and God. It ain't about you trying to save nobody else. They can only save themselves by turning to the law of Yah and calling upon His great magnificent name. Okay, all those who are not breaking laws, lifestyle laws, I'm gonna call it that. Okay, you know what I mean? Sodomites and all that sort of stuff. You know what I mean? You don't. That's not gonna happen. Okay, simple as that in the land. And those that are there now, either y'all gonna run them out at the judgment of Esau, or when we get there, some kind of way they're gonna be removed from there. Because remember, this is gonna be a holy land and a holy place. And it don't mean you can't still live your life. You're still going to have a regular life. Don't get it twisted. But there are laws to everything that you'll have to get to understand. Okay? You'll have to get accustomed to. But this is our future. This is how black men are going to look, man. We ain't going to look like no fools, man, with your pants hanging off your behind and all that. That's stupid, man. Okay? That's stupid. You see how eclectic and great these gentlemen, look at these gentlemen right here. Is that not beautiful? It's the beautiful thing I've ever seen. Look at that. That's how we're supposed to look, man. Okay? When you see these sisters, man, they're going to look just as great for all of who've seen the Hebrew sisters. Okay? They're going to look just as great. They mess around and be looking like Queen Esther right here. You know what I'm saying? Walk around like that everywhere. You know what I mean? This is what you can expect. For the global elite who listen to this is what you can expect from our people. We're going to be a new people. We ain't no longer going to be these astonishers, for you guys. We ain't going to be the proverb for We're not going to be the byword, okay? We're not going to be niggas. We're not going to be coons and spicks and all that. We're going to be Hebrew Israelites, where Yah put us on this world to be what our forefathers was and what we are now today. But we're going to do better than them. That's the key. And it starts where? At the lead. If the lead is right, then the nation will be right. Okay? And the lead and the leaders underneath him, then the nation will be right. Okay? But yeah, you see how beautiful Queen Esther is? Look at her. That beautiful Benjamite sister. Yeah. See how she look? That's how our sisters are going to look, man. Okay? So your sisters, you got to get your act together, man. And it's a lot of them that do. All you got to do is go on Facebook and put in Hebrew Israelites, man. You're going to pull up some fine sisters looking great, man. Okay, like this. Okay. All right. You got to have a look. All right. All right. But more than a look, you got to have the mindset. Because you can have a look and not have a mindset, you basically wasting time. Okay? So we look forward to seeing Jerusalem in 2020 and being restored back to our land as the people of that land, because we are from that land. We're not from Africa. The Hamites have their own heritage. Dr. Umar. Okay? Dr. Umar, the Hamites have their own heritage. Now, if you was a man of intelligence like you act, you should already know that. Africa is not our homeland. And it never was called Africa in the first place. It was called Eden. Okay? The Edenic continent. You'll look at it like that. Okay, we can look at it like that. But even with that, there are three sons of Noah. Shem, Japheth, and Ham. Now, the Hamitics are our brothers, but we're not the same people. And I've talked to several so-called African brothers. I asked them, they all tell me the truth. So we're all dark, but we're not the same people. They'll tell you that. Most of them will tell you that. So quit teaching people them lies, man. Okay? We are not Africans and have nothing to do with their culture. And they know this already. And we don't really look like them. Anybody who sees Africans can tell Africans from Hebrew Israelites. We have different looks. Okay? This was our land right here. All right, northeast of Africa, of the African continent. Okay? Because I see a lot of you black people, y'all got the African continent, you're hanging on something on your neck or whatever the case is. What you should have is Israel hanging on your neck. You know what I'm saying? How it looks. Okay? And how it'll look in the future. Put that around your neck. Put that on the back of your jacket. Put that on your lunch pail or whatever you carry around with you. Okay? Put that on your keychain. Okay? Yeah, put this on there right here. There we go. Put that state on there. That's what you should have on there, okay? That's our heritage. That's where we come from. Okay? The true motherland of all the earth, Jerusalem. Okay? Where the temple was at. The first, the second one, and the third one getting ready to be erected soon. Okay? And this land partitioned for all the 12 tribes. And everybody put back in their tribal area. And the heathen who wants to serve God, the true God, they're going to be able to join us in it. Okay? So very, very, very important time. It's just important for us to get our minds together about what we're getting ready to go do. Because there is an expectation when we get back to the land. Because we don't need a bunch of just, we don't need to be niggas, coming over to the land. Okay? We don't need to be that no more. That's not us. That's us in America. Okay? As you can see right here, the Most High tell you that. You'll be called a byword to see that's left to America. That's the American mindset. When we get back, we have expectations. A new mindset, forward thinking, following the law of God, right? Doing it right? Dressing and eating and doing all the things you're supposed to be doing correctly, letting go of all these bad habits. Okay? A new behavior, your actions, man, towards your brothers or towards your sisters. Okay? We are no longer bywords. We're no longer blacks and Negroes and African Americans. Okay? We read and keep the Torah. We obey Yah. You hear that? We have one God and there's only one worship of the true God. Not no bunch of separate, different beliefs. And most of them are just that, beliefs. Believe what I'm telling you. That's all they are, beliefs. Y'all's not going to take us back home for us to fail. Okay? All right? You're going to take us back to Israel to fail, man. But we have to straighten our act up before God and become very smart and eclectic people like we already are, man. The average black person is very, very smart, man. I'm talking about even ones out here on the streets, man. A lot of them very smart. Okay? But be smart enough to find the true God, YHWH, right? Whose name is Yah. Go to Psalm 68 and 4, look it up. In your Bible, learn the name of God and what it is. And use it. Okay? We only say God on these videos to get the point across, because we know everybody under the sound of my voice doesn't even know what that means when I say Yah or YHWH. They ain't even seen these things before. They ain't even heard of these things before until now. That's probably why we're still in North America, even right now, because Yah's letting these last few people hear his truth before he removes us from this land. But when he removes us, it ain't going to be talked about no more when he takes us back to Israel. Okay? So I want you guys to remember this. In order for us to become the head again, you got to obey the law. And the Most High said, when you obey my law, he's going to make us the head and not the tail like we are today. We're going to be above only, and we're not going to be beneath nobody. We're going to run the other nation. They're not going to run us. Okay? Because we're going to be teaching them righteousness. Okay? But we have to hearken to the commandments of Yah, our God. Okay? Which he has already commanded our forefathers to do and us to do, to observe and do these things. And when you do that, now what did he say? He said, don't be leaning to the right hand or to the left hand and going after other gods to serve them, Jesus and Muhammad and Krishna and Vishnu and Buddha and anything else that men made up and drew up with their own hands, man. They're just beliefs, man, passed down beliefs. Okay? All right. There's only one God and only one true God whose name is Yah, the God of all. All right? So as we get ready to make our way back to being the head again, you need to remember what the Most High has told us to do. Because there is an expectation of you going back to the land. It's not about you just getting there. We want you to get there, but I want you to get there and understand there will be an expectation out of you, out of your behavior and what you do and how you eat and how you dress and how you carry out yourself and how you treat your fellow women and fellow men who are next to your neighbors, as it calls it in the book. All right? Remember my words, because I'm going to be true to every single one of them. I love every single one of you brothers and sisters. Hebrew Israelites do matter, as all lives matter. Thank you for listening. Peace and Yah bless.